నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం అండి.
సార్, మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తే మా వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా, తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ కూడా మిమ్మల్ని ఎప్పుడో ఓన్ చేసేసుకున్నారు. సో నాట్ ఓన్లీ తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు కాదు, తెలుగు మీడియా కూడా
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి
ఓన్ చేసుకున్నారు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
సార్, లక్కీ భాస్కర్ ఏం సార్ లక్కీ భాస్కర్ విశేషాలు?
ఇప్పుడు ట్రైలర్ లాంచ్ అయింది. చాలా రెస్పాన్స్,
చాలా బాగుంది.
అందరూ వెరీ ఎక్సైటెడ్గా ఉంది. అది టేకెన్ 14 months ఈ సినిమా ఐ థింక్ షూటింగ్ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు రిలీజ్ వరకు. సో ఐ థింక్ దిస్ ట్రైలర్ లాంచ్ డే వాజ్ ద మోస్ట్ పాజిటివ్ డే ఫర్ అవర్ మన టీమ్, ఎవ్రీబడి, బికాస్ వీ బిన్ ఓన్లీ వర్కింగ్ టువర్డ్స్ ఇట్. ఐ థింక్ టీజర్ ఆల్సో లాంచ్ లాంగ్ బ్యాక్. సాంగ్ కూడా ఒక 5 months ముందు వీ లాంచ్డ్ ఇట్. సో ఐ థింక్ ఎస్టర్డే వాజ్ వెరీ ఎక్సైటింగ్ ఫర్ us.
బట్ యునానిమస్ పాజిటివ్ టాక్ వచ్చింది.
అవును, ఇది వరకు. సో ఫింగర్స్ క్రాస్డ్. ఐ థింక్ వి మేడ్ అ గుడ్ ఫిల్మ్.
బట్ ఈ సినిమాకి ఎందుకు ఇంత టైం పట్టింది?
అది ఇట్స్ నాట్, ఐ మీన్ ఆల్సో ఈ జానర్ సినిమా యూ నీడ్ లాట్స్ అండ్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ montages you need in the film. నేను ఒక ఇది ముందు కన్ను కన్ను దోచంటే కూడా ఇట్స్ అ సిమిలర్ జానర్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ యూ నీడ్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ montages. అది ఈజ్ వెల్ టైమ్ కన్స్యూమింగ్. Plus film had a lot of big set work. Also I had some health issues this last year. So because of me also we had to break shoot 2-3 times. But I believe every film, you know, it takes its time. Some films you can do fast, some take time. Some films take 2 years, 3 years also. But I've only done this film.
But మీ సైడ్ చాలా ఫాస్ట్గానే ఉంటారు మీరు.
I try, sir. My side.
అంటే మీ 12 years జర్నీలో ఆల్మోస్ట్ నియర్లీ 40 సినిమాస్ దగ్గర.
Sir, but adi, if you compare to other Malayalam actors, even my age group, it's very less.
Very less?
They do at least 4 or 5 films a year. Nana garu kuda ippudu kuda I think he's doing averaging 5 films a year. Adi, he finishes the film, he gets one week 10 days to travel, he comes back, starts. So he doesn't understand.
And mark compared to big heroes anta kuda average nearly one movie.
But also big films, sir. I think they're bigger films.
But మీరు కూడా చేసిన కూడా బిగ్గర్ ఫిల్మ్స్ కదా.
Correct.
సీతారామం
అది కూడా I think సీతారామం కూడా almost 13-14 months.
కల్కి.
But సీతారామం అది షెడ్యూల్ బ్రేక్ లో నేను చూప్ చేయను ఆ టైంలో
అక్కడ.
in Hindi. I did Guns and Gulabs. So I could, those are fast films, faster projects, 45 days, 50 days.
లక్కీ భాస్కర్ స్టోరీ దగ్గరికి వస్తే ఒక గుడ్ పర్సన్, ఒక మిడిల్ క్లాస్ గుడ్ పర్సన్ సొసైటీ మీద కోపంతో బ్యాడ్ పర్సన్గా.
కరెక్ట్.
ఓన్లీ ఎర్నింగ్ ఇస్ ద మోటో.
కరెక్ట్ సార్, కరెక్ట్. అది ఐ థింక్ మన అందరికీ ఒక సెల్ఫ్ వర్త్ ఉంది. అది ఇట్స్ సెల్ఫ్ వర్త్, సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్. ఐ థింక్ వన్స్ అది ఎవరైనా ఛాలెంజ్ చేసినా యునో వీ స్టార్ట్ టు దెన్ ఫైట్ ఫర్ అవర్ సెల్వ్స్. నాకు ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్ విన్నప్పుడు ఐ థింక్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఐ లైక్ వాజ్ ఇది ఒక వెరీ రిలేటబుల్ కామన్ మ్యాన్. మన అందరికీ ఒక భాస్కర్ తెలిసింది సమ్వేర్. ఐదర్ యు ఆర్ భాస్కర్ ఆర్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇస్ భాస్కర్ ఆర్ యువర్ బ్రదర్, సంబడి ఈస్ ఫైటింగ్ లైక్ భాస్కర్. ఎవ్రీ మంత్ హిస్ శాలరీ is not enough to sustain his life. His family is a big family. వాళ్ళు ఒకటే ఐ థింక్ earning member in that family, and sometimes life has unexpected expenses that come up, so he's always struggling, but he's very sincere guy. Adlo I think at one point when his self respect, self worth idella, I think when it's being challenged, there he has to take a stand.
ఇప్పుడు ఇట్లాంటి సినిమాలకి మీరు ఆ సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్ దగ్గర బ్రేక్ అయ్యే పాయింట్ ఉంటుంది, అక్కడ కదా టర్న్ అవుతాడు గుడ్ పర్సన్ బ్యాడ్ పర్సన్.
కరెక్ట్.
సో అది చాలా కీ పాయింట్, కీ సీన్. అట్లాగే హీరో పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఇట్లాంటి సినిమాని కన్క్లూడ్ చేయడం,
కరెక్ట్,
ఇట్స్ వెరీ క్రూషియల్ థింగ్. ఈ 2 సినిమాలు ఎట్లా ఉండకూడదు?
ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ హ్యాండిల్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్లీ సార్. అదిలో సినిమాలో ఐ థింక్ ఆడియన్స్ విల్ ట్రావెల్ విత్ భాస్కర్. వాళ్ళు ఇఫ్ ఈస్ డూయింగ్ సంథింగ్ రాంగ్ దే విల్ ట్రావెల్ విత్ మేబీ హిస్ ఫ్యామిలీ, అదర్ క్యారెక్టర్స్. I find that very interesting in the film. అది we're not saying he's right or he's wrong, but audience will connect, I think.
కన్విన్స్ అవ్వాలి.
Convince అవుతుంది.
కన్విన్స్ అవ్వాలి.
Anything I say will reveal the film. అది మీరు I think 31st చూసినప్పుడు you'll understand. Yeah. But we're not glorifying any crime or anything.
సో ఇప్పుడు లక్కీ భాస్కర్ కథ మీ దగ్గరికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ మ్యారీడ్ పర్సన్ ఒక పాప,
Right.
చైల్డ్. సో నెక్స్ట్ కొద్దిగా నెగిటివ్ టచ్ వస్తుంది ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ జర్నీ, కన్క్లూజన్ కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది. సో ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్ని మీరు ఎట్లాగా జడ్జి చేశారు?
అది సార్ నా పర్సనల్ లైఫ్లో నా పెళ్లి చేసింది, ఐఎమ్ మ్యారీడ్, నాకు ఒక కూతురు ఉంది, లైక్ ఐ హావ్ ఎ డాటర్. సో ఐఎమ్ నాట్ వరీడ్ అబౌట్ దట్ ఆస్పెక్ట్. అండ్ గ్రే, ఐ థింక్ మన అందరూ కొంచెం గ్రే. I think nobody is clean white, nobody is full black either. I think మన అందరికీ మన ఫ్యామిలీ కోసం ఒక కండిషనింగ్ ఉంది టు డూ ద రైట్ థింగ్. ఇది దిస్ ఇస్ రైట్, ఇది తప్పు. లైక్ mothers have raised us like that, fathers have raised us like that, but somewhere we're all little grey, or maybe in our mind we want to do something grey or break one rule, a basic rule kuda we might be breaking. So I don't think Baskhar doing something like that, in my head I'm not giving that message to the public that you should also do, or but sometimes life is like that, and I like characters that are unpredictable. It's very human.
బట్ ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ మీ దగ్గరికి వచ్చినప్పుడే ఇది హర్షద్ మెహతా స్టాక్ స్కామ్ దాని రిలేటెడ్గా ఉంటుందని ఏమైనా అనిపించింది, చెప్పారా?
I mean it wasn't, that might be one small part of the film, but full cinema adi kaadu. It's not only about that, but this financial backdrop, the bank, all of that is part of the film. Adi oka, I think మన సినిమాలో I think there is a new space we're exploring. I think Hollywood lo, there's Wolf of Wall Street, Big Shot, అన్ని సినిమాస్ ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ. I think India we've seen one Scam 92, but it's very this kind of white collar crime, అది కొంచెం I think it will be fresh for the audience, it will be new. So I think that is what is fascinating for me.
ఐఎమ్ నాట్ బ్యాడ్, ఐఎమ్ రిచ్. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ మీరు ఎంతవరకు సపోర్ట్ చేస్తారు?
It is Baskhar at that moment in his life. So when Venki wrote, but I didn't think it is really become viral. People, I think trailer చూసినప్పుడు this is the one line everywhere I'm reading. చాలా memes, చాలా pages లో this has become the tagline. But that is at one time in his life where he says it.
But one more good dialogue is also there in this trailer.
Ending.
So to purchase anything you need some money.
Yeah. For respect.
For respect,
money has to show on your person. You have to wear your money. And it's true. I think a lot of us somewhere have experienced it.
Especially in India.
I think anywhere in the world actually. If you go to a hotel or anywhere, sometimes they read you by how you are dressed. Sometimes some shops they might say you can't, or we're closed, or line, wait in line. But sometimes the very simplest looking people are the actually wealthy people.
But wearing money అన్నది యాక్చువల్గా మలయాళీస్ దగ్గరికి వచ్చేసరికి కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందేమో కదా. బట్ హెవీ గోల్డ్,
we like gold a lot.
Gold especially.
But I think
compared to the other states,
I feel like in say Chennai they're very conservative. Ikkada kuda I think people like to spend, people like to wear.
People like gold. That is not a question.
Yeah, Kerala I think has always
but
been.
Kerala,
we like gold, I think, because I think gold is always a safe investment. So the gold market has always been jewelry is very popular.
Heavy jewelry.
Correct. But men I don't think wear so much. But women, our weddings we always see gold.
We saw so many Insta reels of this much of gold.
Wedding time. Correct. Yeah. That is traditionally always been like that.
Okay. Yeah. So the dialogue is definitely connected to the Malayalis.
I think everywhere will connect. I think we're not. I just thought it seems it's a very Indian story. This common man like Baskhar is very everywhere. I think we're all. The struggle in this film is very common. సో ఐ డోంట్ థింక్, ఐ థింక్ సీతారాం విన్నప్పుడు కూడా నాకు అది ఒక ఇండియన్ స్టోరీగా అనిపిస్తుంది ఆ టైంలో. బికాజ్ ఇట్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఆర్మీ ఆఫీసర్స్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. మన హీరోయిన్ ఐ థింక్ మీనాక్షి గారు కూడా ఆర్మీ బ్యాక్ డ్రాప్, ఫాదర్ యూస్ టు బి an ఆర్మీ ఆఫీసర్. సో దెర్ ఆర్ సమ్ స్టోరీస్ దట్ ఆర్ యూనివర్సల్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. ఇది కూడా ఎలా ఉంది.
బట్ ఇందులో కూడా ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ చాలా వరకు ఉన్నట్టు కనిపిస్తుంది ట్రైలర్ చూస్తుంటే.
డెఫినెట్గా.
ఆఫ్టర్ గెయినింగ్ సమ్ మనీ అక్కడి నుంచి ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ.
అది ముందు కూడా ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ ఉంది ఫిల్మ్లో. బట్ ఐ థింక్ హౌ మనీ చేంజెస్ యూ ఆల్సో, అది కూడా కొంచెం ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేశాను మన డైరెక్టర్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. యూనో మన అందరికీ ఒక ఐ థింక్ ఐదర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఆర్ colleagues, yes, or maybe old schoolmate, college mate. Some people change with money. Some people change with success. That will hurt us when you see, because in our memory we have one love for them. Adi, if they change with social status or money or success, we find it difficult to accept. At the same time, lo, somebody we know for a long time, చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా యూనో ఉన్నప్పుడు కూడా ఇఫ్ ఈ స్టిల్ ద సేమ్ పర్సన్, దట్ ఈస్ అ గ్రేట్ క్వాలిటీ. అది వీ లవ్ దోస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్. సో వెన్ యూ సే, ఇఫ్ యూ సీ ఈవెన్ యాజ్ యాక్టర్స్ దే సే ఈజ్ సో హంబుల్ ఆర్ వెరీ నార్మల్ ఆర్ గ్రౌండెడ్, దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ సర్ప్రైజింగ్ టు అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఆడియన్స్ మెంబర్స్, because people generally change with success. So I think Baskhar also goes through a change in when he gets successful. So it is nice for me to explore that.
సో సినిమాలో ట్రైలర్ చూస్తుంటే కొంచెం ఫన్ యాంగిల్ కూడా ఉన్నట్టు కనిపిస్తుంది.
Definitely.
ఒక్కొక్కరికి మాఫియానా, లాటరీనా, ఒక్కొక్కరికి ఒక్కొక్క రీజన్.
That I think Venki knows the pulse of మన audience, the Telugu audience definitely. So I think he's made sure it's always entertaining. We are going through a lot of emotions, but that entertainment value is there throughout the film.
ఓకే. సో యూజువల్గా మీరు కథలు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్? మీ సెల్ఫ్
నాకు అది ఒరిజినల్ స్టోరీ, ఒక ఒథెంటిక్గా స్టోరీ, ఆనెస్ట్గా రాసిన కథ ఐ థింక్ ఐఎమ్ మోర్ ఎక్సైటెడ్ అబౌట్. నాకు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచే నాకు స్టోరీస్ ఐ లవ్. అది వెదర్ ఇట్స్ బుక్స్, వెదర్ లిటరేచర్, ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ మీట్ సంబడి, మన అందరూ కూడా we both sitting somewhere and talking, I think by the end of it I'll know your full life story. You know, your family, or where you studied, where you grew up, where your parents. That is something I'm as a person very curious about. So when I hear a film, I don't choose based on genre, language, nothing. Like if that story has something very real, very authentic, that I'm attracted to.
అక్కడ కూడా ఎనీ రూల్స్ దిస్ జానర్?
No sir.
Two different genres.
No, nothing like
same genre, same itla, same different equations.
Adi kuda see, I initially like mana Sitaramam promotion time lo I made a statement saying I want to take a break from love stories, no more love stories after this. But I realized, or when I was doing like even this Kanta I'm doing now in Tamil, when I first saw like the reference point for Kanta, I thought it looks like Mahanati, looks like Gemini Ganeshan or something. So I said, I don't want to do this. But sometimes the stories are so powerful. I can't say I won't do one genre, or I won't do. I think if it is a very original, very powerful story, I should do it. Otherwise, I can't limit myself saying I won't do this, I won't do that. That is, as an actor, I think I'm.
Why should I ask the same question?
Yeah.
మా తెలుగు హీరోలు ఎలా ఉంటారంటే, ఇప్పుడు ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ చేసాం, ఎమోషన్ చేసాం, ఇట్లా డిఫరెంట్ జానర్స్ తెచ్చేసుకుంటారు. గ్యాప్ ఉండాలి, ఈ జానర్కి ఆ జానర్ మధ్యలో ఇంకో డిఫరెంట్ ఉండాలి. ఇట్లా కొన్ని సెల్ఫ్ రూల్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో అట్లా మీకు కూడా ఏమైనా?
అది మన అందరూ యాక్టర్స్ we're all see the truth is nobody knows, sir. I think even you don't know what audience likes, you don't know what will work. Suddenly one genre will be working. Maybe if ఇప్పుడు ఒక స్పై genre is working, then everybody will make a spy film. Then suddenly one very light comedy will come, and that will change the trend. Then suddenly maybe we might all start exploring that. Then something else will come. So I think all of us actors are trying to do good work, do good cinema that will entertain the audience. And I think our rules, like you said, that is also always changing. I don't think anybody can stay fixed one rule for 3 rules for full career. I think every few years, every decade, it keeps changing.
ఈ తెలుగు సినిమాలు ఎక్కువగా చేయడానికి ఇది స్పెసిఫిక్ రీజన్ ఏమన్నా?
తెలియదండి. I think I'm getting very good opportunities. I'm getting very nice scripts. So
నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఆపర్చునిటీ అండ్ రెమ్యూనరేషన్ ఆల్సో.
I think no, I'm not very obsessed with.
Compared to your mother tongue.
See, my mother tongue, I'm a producer there. So, and with God's blessing, my films do good business.
Yes.
Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu. So it's not adi oka attraction kadandi. Like I think for me, when I'm producing my films, I make, God's grace, I do well. So from my first producer, it was never like, oh, if you give me so much money, I'll do Telugu. Ala kaadu. For me, I want to do
No need
good
to
work.
ask. They will offer na.
But that has never been one. People will offer me big money to do a remake. I won't do a remake. People will. I've always been fighting to do original films. So I've.
No remakes.
Ippudu kuda maybe oka OTT show in Hindi, which is a remake, and they were offering me big money for it. So I'm not drawn by that.
You said no.
I said no. I'm not attracted to that. I understand the value that I can bring to a film, and my remuneration will be fixed according to that. But that is not the only thing I chase. I think I do endorsements, I have investments. So it's not money is not I will never do films for money.
Okay.
That is, I think when I started itself, that was a rule in my head. Okay. Because the audience...
you are not lucky Baskhar.
Adi kadandi, the audience mind low, always I'm born to my father. So I'm not somebody who... They'll always see me as somebody who's come from privilege. So if I ever do something for money and they're like, this film definitely he's done for money, and it looks bad. It's not a good... somewhere it doesn't reflect well upon my background.
But ఇంతవరకు మీ తెలుగులో చేసినవి అలా అనిపించలేదు.
I'm very happy with whatever. See, you have paid a lot of money for a film, and as tarvata the film is a failure, that is also not a good feeling. So I think producer should be safe. I should be paid fair. That's all. But authentic, great cinema will always, I think, that is what I'm chasing. Money will come. I'm not worried about that.
మీరు ప్రీవియస్గా చేసిన మీ ఓన్ బ్యానర్ కింగ్ ఆఫ్ కోత ఒక మాస్ ఇమేజ్ కోసం ట్రై చేసినట్టుగా అనిపిస్తుంది.
Again, that's not some calculated decision to become one mass hero. A time when a story went up, I liked it. I liked the idea. Adi kuda koncham we tried to make it a very rooted, gritty crime thriller, crime entertainer. But it needed that scale. So again, as an actor, I should try and explore everything. So that's also I'm very open to, sir. I'm not fixing on anything. But it's not some calculated. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక romantic, blockbuster I had. So next I should do a mass action film. Nobody can plan anything. So many things have to come together. అది ఒక filmలో there's not one person alone cannot make a film. Cannot make a successful film. Cannot make a hit film. Everything has to come together. Every department, everybody has to come together.
So I came to know, మీరు మీ ఫాదర్ ఒక సినిమాలో యాక్ట్ చేయరా?
అది not my decision, sir. I think it's
అదే father decision.
He likes that we are two different actors. He thinks maybe someday it'll happen. I don't know. But I think for him in the beginning, kuda it's very important. He's like, you have to create your own identity. Don't keep, no matter what you do, you'll be known as my son. Now, if we work together, also that will be visibly kuda.
Okay, already we.
Now I must, yeah.
Already you proved, na. So no need to.
Correct, but this is something you have to discuss with him. Yeah, I'm open. I'm very happy to work with.
What is his obsession?
He is obsessed about cinema. That's it. And but he's not thinking so much about doing something together. He has his own films that he's doing and enjoying. Yeah, his singular obsession is cinema.
మీ కెరీర్, మీ మూవీస్ అన్నీ ఆయన ఫాలో అవుతుంటారా?
I don't think he's watched all films, but most of them he's watched.
Feedback, suggestions?
Doesn't give feedback.
No feedback.
Might tell my mother something. Director guy, he doesn't give feedback. I think his logic is when he was my age, nobody was advising him. So he said, you should also learn. That's the best way to learn. So my success or failure should be my own. And I think that's the only way you learn as an actor.
యూజువల్గా హీరోల పిల్లలు హీరో అవడం ఉంది స్టార్టింగ్ స్టేజ్లోనే డిసైడ్ అయ్యి వచ్చేస్తారు.
Right.
బట్ మీరు
అది ఆ టైంలో మలయాళంలో there was no second generation successful actors. లేదు. Even my father generation
జాబ్ చేశారు.
almost 5 years.
5 years జాబ్
Yeah,
చేశారు.
I worked in US a little bit, Dubai lo, Chennai. Yeah, but I wasn't happy. అది
మరి ఎప్పుడు మీకు ఐడియా వచ్చింది ఇది?
ఆ టైంలో నా కొంచెం ఫ్రెండ్స్ దే వర్ డూయింగ్ షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్స్ అండ్ దే హ్యాడ్ నో ఫిల్మ్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్, కంప్లీట్ అవుట్సైడర్స్. దే వర్ making short films and trying to make it into cinema. And I said, they have so much courage. Why am I so scared? And so at that time when I was making those films with them, so I wrote, I directed, I edited, art, production design, art kuda chesina time lo. And not 1 minute felt like work. We were shooting, there was a deadline on the time lo. We were entering a short film festival or competition.
Achha.
So on 5 days, 6 days that we had. We didn't sleep. I didn't care if I ate. So then I realized this world of cinema is where it'll never feel like work.
You enjoyed a lot.
I enjoyed a lot. So that's the time I decided. I was like, okay, I'm staying away because I'm scared. I'm scared I'll spoil Nanagaru's name. But I was like, my happiness is also a little important. I think my fear was I'll become 40 and I didn't attempt cinema and I'll regret it. So ఇప్పుడు I'm 41 and I have no regrets.
But you are not looking like that.
Thank you.
What about your wife's feedback about your
Wife's feedback
love
very
and romantic movies?
No, feedback is mostly about movies. And
Especially Sita Harman.
She loved the film. They all love the film. My family, her family, everybody loved the film. And her feedback is usually very honest. Honest ga, if she doesn't like the film, she'll tell me.
Okay.
No sugarcoating. She's like,
Okay, no sugarcoat.
This is not my kind of film, or it didn't work for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ కల్కి అనేది మోస్ట్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఫిల్మ్.
Right.
సో మిమ్మల్ని చాలా స్మాల్ రోల్లో చూశాను.
I wanted to experience it. Sitaramam promotion time lo, I visited the set because we were promoting on one floor and the other floor they were shooting Kalki. Adi choosnappudu I was like, this is so exciting, it's so different. So I told Nagi at the time, anything, even if it's one day role also, I want to experience that world. Naku costume. So many things I've done for experience. Although I didn't care about screen time or importance of the role. Plus Nagi, Swapna and Sweetie, Datgaru, Vaijayanti films. Anything that I have in Telugu is because of them.
Nice.
They are the first people to convince me to attempt Telugu, to invest time and money and effort to giving me an important role. At time lo kuda, whether it's dubbing, whether it's my dialogues, they were so patient, they helped me. So ippudu this career that I have in this entire market is because of them.
Yeah.
So they tell me to do anything, I'll come and do. I said, if you want me to walk across the frame also, I'll do, no problem.
So what about part 2?
Only Nagi knows, sir. Idu kuda I didn't know till January or February. Film released in May.
Yeah.
I shot very late. I think me and Vijay must be the last people to shoot.
Again, you can ask.
I can ask, but it's in his head. I don't think even Sweetie knows.
Kalki part 2 means it's a lot of characters.
True, sir. But I don't know whether
there.
I have or not. I'll only want the best for all of them because I think they're genuine lovers of cinema. They love cinema more than anything. Whether it's Nagi, whether it's Swapna, or Priyanka, or Datgaru, they'll do anything to make a great film. So I don't know whether I'm there, not there. It's still my film. It's somewhere it's my family film. Something. I have some ownership.
You already signed for 2 more Telugu films.
Correct. Yeah.
So what about
one is again, Vaijayanti is also part of it. Akasham Lokutara.
Pavan Sadhineni.
Pavan Sadhineni's film.
And one name
Second
is,
one is
Cherukuri
Garu's production. It's a new director.
And what about
both are very nice scripts. Again, like I said, very original scripts.
What is the genres?
I'll wait to announce it. Ippudu will stay on Lucky Bhaskar.
Okay.
Adi, if I announce what happens is then people expect.
I'm not asking about the story and storyline.
Even genre, I think, Adi, how do I explain it? One is about, say, ambition. One is like a human drama.
Humor.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I didn't
Pawan-
reveal anything.
Okay. Pawan Sajan is a different director.
Yeah, he's interesting. And very excited. Always in touch with me from the time we discussed the film. In fact, I heard that film before Lucky Baskhar.
Acha.
Yeah, I
Before
heard that
Lucky Baskhar?
before Lucky Baskhar. But I said I want to do something. I didn't know this kind of film, but there's something else in my mind that I want to do.
When you are going to produce a direct Telugu film?
I'm open to it, sir, but I have such good producers, so I'm like,
On your banner?
I'm happy to produce, but I'm enjoying working with the producers here. So maybe at the most I'll co-produce. I don't know if I'll do completely on myself.
Your investments are only limited to only for Malayalam films?
అది కాదండి అది I think what it is see also I need to know the market. As a producer, I know my market in Malayalam. I know I'm a distributor there. I understand all that. Ikkada I think it's already it's a bigger market. It's so established, and
And lot of
all my
scope is
producers are so involved in the making, in the story. So I need their support. I don't know if I want to single-handedly do it.
to do more business, lot of scope is here.
No, definitely. But I feel like my producers are. ఇప్పుడు వరకు I've not had a producer who's just the money person. They've all been creative producers.
Yes.
So like Akash Nokatara will have I think 3 or 4 producers, and they're all giving creative input, and I like that. I enjoyed that. So me single-handedly producing, I feel like I won't have that creative collaboration. So at the most, I think I'll maybe co-produce, but I don't think I'll do a full solo production.
Whenever you are going back from Hyderabad to your native place,
I keep going and coming.
what your interest to take something for your daughter and wife from Hyderabad? What is your
now
choice?
they've also started coming here, spending time with me.
Okay.
But I always pick up something like at the airport or something. I'll pick up books. Some of my ADs got me like toys, like wooden toys, things like that is made only here.
Because Hyderabad is famous for perils.
Yeah, and sweets and you know Karachi bakery and all this. So all my friends who come and take it, they all go back.
Will you take biryani also with you?
Well, not biryani, but during Ramzan I'll always have halim. Halim will my friend will send to us from here. That is almost like tradition now. Yeah. But I enjoy everything, sir. I love the food, the people. Now my family also enjoys visiting. Apart from
Sapna Dutt family, who are the best friends at Tollywood?
Akhil, Rana.
Akhil, Rana?
All of them I speak to regularly. And I see them regularly also. Then mostly Swapna and all of them. But I think whoever I meet, I'm very friendly with.
What about Ram Charan?
Charan also I spent time with. Tarak and me. Now, Sandeep Gundam is one of the producers on Akasham. So I met Tarak recently, right before release of Devara. We spent a nice evening together.
Did you taste hospitality of Prabhas at the time?
I actually didn't because we didn't have a combination. But I heard so much about it. Everybody, Swapna is also telling me, he's like, his hospitality is bigger than production hospitality.
Yes.
And I think even
almost
all the actors, even I think Deepika ma'am after some time was only eating from there. But that's a problem. You have to like, you know, your diet now. But he loves, I think, loves food and loves to take care of everybody. That's such a generous, selfless quality.
What about multi-starters of Telugu?
I'm open, sir. I'm not fixed on anything. But I'm getting, my thing is usually a date problem. Like, even when because there's so many films I'm doing, also sometimes go, and I like to look like the character. So I'm not able to jump from film to film. That is sometimes the concern.
One by one.
Yeah, because like last year I had committed a few films like that. But again, dates-wise, it wasn't working. Because when it's a multi-starrer, everybody's dates have to come together. That is the only difficulty. It's a logistical problem.
Once you worked with Nagi and Swapna, now you became like a family member to all.
Sure, yeah.
Dulquer family.
Yeah.
Now, what about Nagavamsi?
I'm very good friends with Nagavamsi also. And I find him very entertaining. I love his media interactions. He's a star by himself. I think he's everybody's favorite in terms of clicks and views. I think he's very popular. But he's a good producer. He's not too, he doesn't meddle too much. He'll come once in a while, he'll come check on everything. but he's very hands-on, just the right amount. Doesn't overly interfere. I really enjoyed him as a producer.
Usually here directors and heroes who comes to the SAR Entertainments,
Yeah,
they will continue like their home banner.
I'm very happy to.
You will also continue like that.
I'm sure we will. I mean, I think now, I think they understand my kind of cinema, what I'm looking for. So I think whenever they have something, I'm sure they'll bring me. I'm very happy to collaborate. I think for me, it's important to also, that when somebody wants to work with me again, that means I did something good.
Thank you, sir. Hope Lucky Baskhar will reach the audience.
Praying, sir, praying. Thank you.
Trial is good.
Thank you.
100%. Enormous positive talk is there.
Super.
So in 4 days,
Yeah, only 4
for
days. now.
Diwali.
Yeah.
So it will bring
Also, after almost
bright lights to
400 days, I'm coming with release.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a long gap. Thank you, sir. Thank you.